Assalamu alaikum. Hello, hello, hello. Started here. I hope everybody had a fantastic week. Continuing into the weekend here. Alright. We're going to go ahead and get into our daily message, or what I would like to call the check-in on the people. Check-in on the people, the daily message from the Quran. And yes, we are picking verses at random to appeal to a larger audience, not just for myself. So it is an appropriate check-in on the people. As you can see, I have a new friend here. This new friend is going to sit and listen with us today. Alright, you guys, let's go ahead and get right into it. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. Alright. Okay, so we have something from Surah 9, line 46. And I have some really, good and beautiful things coming on with myself, and then also we're going to discuss a beautiful moment in the Bible after this. But of course we have to check in on the people, see who's engaged and see who's not. It's okay though. Let's go ahead and read what we have to say here. If they had intended to come out, they would certainly have made some preparation therefor. But Allah was forth, so He made them lag behind, and they were told, "Sit ye among those who sit inactive." Alright. Very, very intriguing, this one. Gotta write it out just to really get a good consensus on this one. Intended, we had, might even have to do a little context. There you go, I'm free, slightly, ever so slightly. Okay, if they had intended to come out, this is why memorizing the Quran is really, really helpful. It is very hard to look and type in an uncomfortable fashion. Alright, okay. So I'll go ahead and read these line one more time, and I'll read the line before it and the line after, just so we can get a little context. I already have a mood and a feeling as to what this is about and what it's trying to say here. But let's go ahead and read some context, right? Only those ask thee for exemption who believe not in Allah and the last day, and whose hearts are in doubt, so that they are tossed in their doubts to and fro. If they had intended to come out, they would certainly have made some preparation therefor. But Allah was adverse to their being sent forth, so He made them lag behind. And they were told, "Sit ye among those who sit inactive." If they had come out with you, they would not have added to your strength, but only made for disorder, hurrying to and fro in your midst, and sowing sedition among you. And there would have been some among you who would have listened to them, but Allah knoweth well those who do wrong. Alright, so very, very interesting, these few lines. So I say, so check in on the people, right? We may be feeling one way internally, and we may have an idea of how our life is set forth and structured, but then to be able to read and see some things, it's enlightening, to say the least. Okay, but anyways, focusing on the line that we had written, if they had intended to come out, they would have certainly made some preparation, therefore. So to come out in support of Allah, to come out in support and worship of God in general, right? It does take some preparation, all right? There needs to be things that happen beforehand, spiritually, physically, mentally, in order for this to manifest in blessing in the way that it does, right? So there needs to be some preparation of the heart, the soul, and the mind. You can't just say, certain things or certain affirmations and expect everything to just be in order and fall into place. And of course, once you're prepared and once you do come out in praise and worship and devotion to Allah, there's things to maintain it as well. So it's not just like a one and done thing, but like a testimony of belief. It needs to be your continuous efforts in continuous prayer and continuous devotion and continuous thought of the Lord, right? It does not cease. It does not cease. So Allah, a lot of the time, is adverse to those who are nor prepared or ready or devoted, right, to go ahead and testify their faith and to testify that they're coming out, right? So He made them lag behind, and they were told, sit ye among those who sit inactive. So He's not condemning these individuals, right? He is saying patience, right? Just be patient. Wait for your time to come. I think that is a valid ask, right? Be patient. And we did just go over the verse prior to when I'm speaking today. I don't think it was yesterday, but just a day or two ago, right? Wait ye, right? Wait, be patient. Things are coming, but it just needs to take a little time. And it says here, if we want to look at this second verse, if they had come out with you, right, they would have not added to your strength, but only made for disorder. So there's a timing, a glorious timing in everything. We might not have everything all at once or all together, but there is an order to things and timing, and kind of like I have these words, right, in my mind, but I can't just, spew them out all at once. But there is a order, I think we should say, a delay in processing, okay? So, interesting, all right, not too deep and grave, right, not too grave, but it is nonetheless kind of, I wouldn't say it's even a warning, but it's just kind of something to take heed to and something to be aware of. So, that's great. We're going into our moment here in the Bible. It's a very special moment. When I read this, I was definitely feeling something stirring inside me. So let's go ahead and get into part 4 of 2 Samuel, and we'll learn about what is to come. All right, check it out the people. Let's change this title here. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and get into it. I will catch you back in just a moment.